What's going on, guys? It's Beatoms, and today I am bringing you guys a different sort of video for my channel. When I initially started the channel, I did not plan on it being only music video reactions. This is the kind of stuff I actually wanted to do, and I'm getting back to that. Now that I've taken time off, I've got myself a little bit healthier. I should be able to do a fairly more routine schedule, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, so I'm actually going to try to learn the rules to cricket. This is going to be interesting. I know very little about cricket, to the point where I know there's a bowler and there's wickets. So this is going to be interesting. Real quick, I know this layout's a little weird. I actually have a green screen coming. I just don't know when it's going to arrive, and I didn't want to wait anymore. I know I've waited a long time, but I just wanted to make this video because I'm really excited to get this out. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's jump into it.
It explains the rules of cricket. The object of the game is for your team to score more runs than the opposing team.
Kind of figured that.
11 players with one substitute in case of injury. At the big
Wait.
Teams are made up of 11 players with one substitute in case of injury.
You only get one substitute for the entire team? Okay, that's definitely different from baseball. By the way, I'm probably going to compare this a lot to baseball because it's the closest thing we have in America to cricket, so...
Beginning of the game, a coin toss is used to determine who bats first. The fielding team...
So that, he saved it from... I know the point is to stop it from hitting the wickets. He hit it backwards. Does that count as a hit? Like, does it matter where it goes at all? As long as the ball doesn't hit that, they can run?
First. The fielding team will put all 11 players on the field, whilst the batting team will send out 2 batsmen. Batsmen always work in pairs.
So there's 2 batsmen.
Cannot bat alone.
Okay.
The batsman's job is to score runs and defend their wickets. These wickets are 3 wooden stumps with 2 wooden bails resting on top of them. They try and hit the ball away from the wickets and run to their partner's crease. If a batsman hits the ball and both men safely run to the opposite crease, this scores 1 run. If the bowler bowls the ball high, wide.
So...
the opposite crease, this scores.
So they can just keep running back and forth as many times as they want until like the ball gets thrown back in. Is that how it works?
1 run. If the bowler bowls the ball high, wide, or throws a no ball, which is an illegal bowl, this automatically scores 1 run.
Oh, so that's like a ball in baseball, except worse. Okay. I'm guessing, yeah, so he went over the line. Now, I keep seeing them, like, put the bat behind the line. So is that what they have to do, is keep their bat, or whatever these are called? I don't know exactly what they're supposed to be called. Paddle, bat, whatever they're called. They have to keep those behind the line? Is that the way it works? Because he's well over the line there.
If the batsman hits the ball along the floor and it reaches the boundary, this scores 4 runs automatically without the batsman having to run.
Oh, so it just has to reach... It doesn't even have to, like, go over in the air and you get 4 runs. Okay.
And if the batsman hits the ball in the air and it goes over the boundary,
that's 6 runs.
This scores 6 automatic runs.
Okay.
This is the highest scoring play in cricket.
So over boundary, does that have like a specific name, or is it just like in baseball we call it a home run, or is it just a 6-runner?
It's the job of the fielding team to get the batsman out of the game. The fielding team can designate specific players to bowl the ball towards the batsman. To bowl a ball must be bowled over on and be within the channel of play. In cricket, there are 10 ways for a fielding team to get you out.
10 ways?
1. Bowled out. If the bowler bowls the ball and it hits the batsman's wickets and knocks over the bails, he's been bowled out.
Okay, so what happens if it hits the wickets and doesn't knock over the bail? Like, I'm sure that probably, like, never happens, but if it did, would that not be an out?
Number 2, caught out. If the batsman hits the ball in the air and it's caught by a fielder, he's been caught out. Number 3.
So they don't get to use gloves.
If the batsman runs for his partner's crease and the ball is thrown into the wickets before the batsman gets there, he's been run out. Number 4, LBW. If the ball hits the batsman's leg and the umpire thinks that the ball would have hit the wickets if his leg wasn't in the way, he is ruled out by LBW, leg before wicket.
Oh, okay.
Number 5,
okay.
Stumped out. If the batsman swings and misses the ball, the wicketkeeper can catch the ball and push the ball into the wickets. If this happens before the batsman can return to the crease, he's been stumped out.
Oh, so he doesn't even have to hit it with the ball, he just has to hit it with his hand. Okay.
Accidental out. On the rarest of occasions, a batsman can get himself out or his own partner out by accidentally hitting the wickets themselves.
Oh, that's gotta suck. That happens in baseball too. Like sometimes they'll hit the ball and they'll hit like the runner that's just like standing, off the base. And if the ball touches a runner while they're off the base, they're out, regardless of how the ball got to them, unless like it's thrown at them. But if it's hit or if they're tagged, they're out in baseball. So like if you get hit with a line drive, like even if it like breaks your leg, you're out. It doesn't matter. So
to get out in cricket almost never happen in today's game. These
almost
include
never
hitting
happen.
the ball twice in one stroke.
That happens in baseball, not often, but it has happened. To the point where there was actually a guy where on one swing he hit the ball twice. He went to swing, and just the way the ball hit the bat, it like made the bat like reverberate or something, and like the ball started going forward, but his swing kept the bat going forward, and he ended up hitting it a second time, or maybe he broke or something. I don't remember the exact scenario, but it was weird.
Handling the ball.
So handling the ball, I'm guessing, just means like touching the ball in general. As a runner, you can't, like I was saying, you can't do that in baseball. So I'm guessing if that happens there, you're probably out. I don't know what happens if you get like a ball hit right at you, but
a fielding player or taking too long to take to the field.
So this actually happened recently in baseball in a way that people didn't even know was like a rule. There was a runner on first base. He went to steal second as the batter swung and missed at a pitch. And because the batter went across home plate, he got in the way of the catcher being able to throw to second base, which then in turn made it so that the runner ended up being sent back to first base. He wasn't called out. The batter was called out for interfering. So that's almost exactly what happens in cricket. So that makes a lot of sense.
Handling the ball, obstructing a fielding player, or taking too long to take to the field.
This needs to be implemented in baseball. It's so annoying when they go to change pitchers and they run from the outfield into the infield. And instead of like running or even like jogging, they do a slow, like a very, very slow walk or jog where you'd be faster walking. Or they just like walk like all the way in. And I mean, that's 300 feet that they're walking. So it takes a while.
Once a batsman is out, he's
300 feet. How many meters is that? I don't know. 85 meters? Okay, Google. How many meters is 80? Okay, Google. How many meters is 300 feet?
300 feet is 91.4.
91. I said 85. Close enough. I know it's like 39.9, 39.3 something inches. Is a meter or something? I don't know.
Placed by the next batsman in the batting team's lineup.
Wait, whoa, 154? Oh, so they score a lot of runs.
10 players are out. The player switched to fielding player, the next batsman in the batting team's line to the field. Once a batsman is out, he's replaced by the next batsman in the batting team's lineup.
So they just keep batting until they're eventually out. Okay.
Switch sides so the batsmen are outfielders and vice versa.
Okay.
The highest run total after both sides have had their turn to bat wins.
Oh.
That's basically the game in a nutshell, but there are a few other things you'll need to understand. A bowler must deliver 6 legal balls to a batsman. Once 6 legal balls have been played, this is known as an over. Once an over is complete, a new bowler will then try and get the other batsman out by bowling the ball from the other side. Once both teams have finished batting, this is known as
that one I think I would have to like watch to fully understand.
over. Once an over is complete, a new bowler will then try and get the other batsman out by bowling the ball from the other side.
Yeah, that one I'm a little confused on.
This is known as an innings. The amount of overs and innings vary depending on the format of cricket.
Nice catch! Holy!
The amount of overs and innings vary depending on the format of cricket.
There you go.
In 2020 cricket, each team is given 20 overs for 1 innings. This game generally lasts about 3 hours.
Wait, so a 20 over game. 20 over means 6 legal pitches, so that would be 120 legal bowls basically. I guess that's about equal to baseball. Because pitchers generally throw about 120 pitches. Or teams pitchers tend to throw around 120, anywhere from like 120 to 160, I would say. Um, okay.
In one-day cricket, each team is given 40
Wait, one day is only the
1
second
innings.
one?
As the name implies, the game generally lasts about a day. In Test cricket, there are no limits for overs, and the game theoretically ends when all batsmen are out, and is usually played for 2 innings. This game can last anywhere up to 5 days and is the oldest and longest form of cricket. If you're new to cricket, I highly recommend watching the highlights of any Indian Premier League game to start out with.
Okay.
If you're watching cricket,
If you guys have any videos of highlights or anything you'd want me to see, link them down below. Even if it doesn't post as a link, I can copy and paste it. I know some people have told me that they didn't post links because like it didn't show up as a link, so they deleted it or something. But I can just copy and paste. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions, and if you have any other videos that might go a little more in depth on the more confusing parts, that might be good too. But I might be okay just like watching some gameplay and I might understand it. Actually, homework for somebody, anybody out there. If you can find like, so in America, a lot of times you'll see like they'll take a 3 hour game and split it down to like a 15-20 minute process or whatever. And like cut out all like the downtime. If there's something like that on YouTube for cricket, like any games, and you guys know about it, let me know, and I'll actually do a reaction to watching like the whole game basically, and see if like I pick up on it a little more. Um, I know that downtime is where you learn a lot about the game, but I think just seeing it in action, I'll be okay.
on TV, they'll conveniently tell you how many runs have been scored, how many batsmen are out, and they'll even tell you what the other team scored and how many runs are required to win the game.
Okay.
Cricket may seem like a slow game, but as you watch or play it, the rules will become clear.
No, it doesn't really
If you
seem
find
that
this
slow. It
video
actually
helpful,
seems a little
please
more.
comment, like, share, and subscribe. It takes me.
I'm definitely subscribing and liking. Yeah, it doesn't seem very boring at all, honestly. Like I think I'd actually really enjoy this. So if you guys enjoyed it, like I said, post some comments down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And yeah, that's the end of this video. I think yeah, there's nothing else. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys on the next one.